And here he is, Bud, Terence Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Ricky Hitman Hatton, this all-time great welterweight, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, Ricky Hitman Hatton.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Did you feel that energy? Did you hear that beat in the music? If anything's going to get you ready for a fight, it's that.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Beautiful counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter shot. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill.
Down goes the Hitman. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Stay focused. Don't let him back up the fight that round. Get out there and swing.
What do we expect to see here in round two? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Crawford's legs are all over the place. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. A perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that jab. wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
What hard? Hold it right there. Terence Crawford just got rocked. And down goes Crawford. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods took him out.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
There's the bell for round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The straight right just misses. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Stamina is off the charts. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
Oh, that was a fight that had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent. Because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab.
Oh my God, Johnny! Ricky Hatton has been clipped. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this. Oh, right, the hitman, Ricky Hatton, goes to the canvas. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
You're doing? You switched up completely. Get your mind back from the... You've got to be smart. Otherwise, I see it and I'll ride it out. Come on. You must...
On to the 4th we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Straight right just misses. These two fighters are made for one another. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. The right hook just missed. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. That jab doesn't find a home. Won't score with that right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about it. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let back into it.
On to the fifth we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well done with that counter shot. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Big punch, and Ricky Hatton is down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the...
As we enter the final 10 seconds, hold that thought! Ricky Hatton right now not where he wants to be. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Stay focused. Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
On to the sixth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. What's gonna happen? He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
That right hook won't score. want to think of holding on here for a minute. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That left hook just missed. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything. Whoa, wait a minute. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, he's switching up. You've got to load it. Don't be looking for one shot at a time. Set him up. You're in this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back in. You're ready to go.
And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Missing with the hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Ricky Hatton right now not where he wants to be. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Just the same again. Don't worry about it. Go out there and let's reset. Get it back. You don't want to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
And there's the bell for round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
I I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That counter shot lands. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank in this round. A swing and a miss. Hold it right there. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on him. Like it never happened.
Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
Shot from the gods, they say.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play cool.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Straight right just misses. Back. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.